Supercluster AI rack configuration layout is broken down into 5 fundamental sections. The hierarchy of the rack layout for NVL72 is always the same. So some of you may ask, why is the layout always the same? Supermicro has perfected its plug-and-play building block design by streamlining the rack layout, allowing customers to scale each AI cluster build across a liquid-cooled data center. This building block approach simplifies cable plant configurations for ease of deployment, allowing SCC management and monitoring to operate efficiently. So let's talk about each sectional layout starting from the top of the diagram. The management network grouping at the top. These two switches at the top of the rack are reserved for BMC and SCC management and monitoring. Metadata is harvested either through out-of-band management or in-band management. There are management network connections to each sectional grouping for SCC's management, monitoring, and alerting to take place. The second grouping of components is the power shelf, which is not labeled on the rack. Here's where power is distributed for each component within the rack. We will look in later videos where we will show you how SCC manages and monitors the power shelf and collects vital sensor and telemetry data for critical alert management. The next grouping of components is the compute tray of 10 computes. Each compute tray utilizes 2 Grace ARM processors and 4 Nvidia Blackwell GPUs. The next grouping from the top is the compute interconnect or switch tray, where computes are interconnected within the rack utilizing NVL switches. There are 9 of them to interconnect the 10 compute trays and 8 compute trays together. The next grouping is 8 additional compute trays for general compute processing and AI modeling. The second power shelf to the bottom of the rack provides additional power distribution for the second compute tray and other sectional components. Last but not least, the CDU, the crucial component providing the necessary cooling for each CPU and GPU. The next series of videos, we will look deeper to show you how SuperCloud Composer Unified Dashboard brings this all together, streamlining operation for a DevOps administrator.